Hello, everybody. Oops. Wow. Wow. I already flashing my call to action for later. Okay, guys. Hello. Good afternoon. It's a Friday afternoon today. So let me know what you guys are eating for lunch. Are you guys having lunch or just coming into my live to chit chat with me? Can you guys comment below? Okay, what you guys are having for lunch, because I'm also thinking what I should be having for lunch later. Okay, after this live, then I'm gonna chong and buy my lunch ready. Okay, where can I see your comments? Sorry, this I haven't been using this function for a while. Eh, oh, okay. Hi, everybody. Wow, we have quite a number of you guys here. Oh, okay, I can see already. All right, can you guys comment down below what you guys are having for lunch? Oh, Carol, haven't started eating yet. Okay, don't worry. Later, after this session, maybe you will feel very, very hungry already. Because just kidding. Hi everybody. Today we are actually kind of talking about what is my plans for quarter 4. So I want you guys to let me know if you have any questions regarding your portfolio, or is there something that you are unsure of. Okay, I'm over here. Okay, hello. So make sure that you ask your questions here. Okay, it's been a while since I've done our next level live. So pardon me if I've been resting for too long. Okay, because I have been sick for a while and my throat is not feeling that well. So yeah. So guys, can you comment down below? Okay, today I want to make it a bit more casual, okay, because usually how the other speakers are, we always prepare a lot of slides, then I always feel like the slides very boring, like if I prepare too many slides, so I want to make it a bit different, and you guys can comment down below what you guys have in terms of your questions. Then okay, my neighbor is the baby is crying, but yeah, so I want to make it a bit more interactive lah. If not, very boring leh. I just show you my slides, then or you all want me to do slides, is it? Hey, there's 35 of you guys. How come nobody comment? Only Carol comment only. Oh, is it because it's a bit delayed? Maybe it's because it's delayed, so that's why you guys don't see it. Let me just put it in. Okay, guys. Okay. Some questions from Ryan over here. Is the crypto treasury stock been the top of town, and should we start holding some? Oh, Ryan, are you a crypto investor, or are you planning to invest in crypto? Okay, I just had a very interesting discussion about crypto with some of the mentors we have, right? So you guys know that the price of Bitcoin, right? Okay, let me try to share my screen now. The price of Bitcoin has been going pretty crazy. Okay, so if you guys can see, I think only BTC has been doing very, very well. If I'm not wrong, Ethereum is not doing that well. Okay, let me have a look up. Yeah, I think Ethereum hasn't been doing very well in the last couple of days lah. I think previously I was talking to one of our crypto mentors, Leslie, and he did mention, I did ask him about what they think about crypto in terms of Ethereum. Ethereum, right, is actually the base technology that you really need in order to. It's kind of like when you. What's a very good example? It's like if you want to upload something on YouTube, right? I mean, if it can be like a technology, it can be like a new thing, right? You still need the YouTube to function, right? So Ethereum is kind of like the base of everything, lah. So I mean, it is still Bitcoin and Ethereum is always the more, I would say, the safer ones, lah. But I wouldn't go into like those alternate coins and things like that. Actually, Beyond is more into crypto than me. So But if you really don't want to miss out on crypto, right? I usually don't do treasury stock for crypto. I would recommend you can do a ETF on crypto. I think there's one that is called, forgot the, because I'm not really into crypto lah, so I don't really go into it. I think there's one that's called what is it called? Oh, I cannot remember already. See, I don't even remember. Okay, later I'll send to you guys. Okay, if Beyond is here, then Beyond can go and let me know lah. Okay, I think it's called iBit if I'm not wrong. Yeah, so yeah, Ryan, I don't really do it. If I want to do like treasury stocks, I would go for like the treasury bonds law, very very safe law. Okay, so Carol is asking, okay, when we get stocks, should we buy limit for the support price? Yes, I always buy stocks at the buy limit price, and only when it reaches support, then I will go for it lah. Okay. Carol say, where's the silver expert Julian? Yeah, actually Julian is a gold expert, and actually in fact our investment in gold has been doing very very well. Yeah, so I have also some gold as well lah. Yeah, if you do forex actually recently I think the last 1 month our students quite lah. Okay. Okay. So, oh yeah, Ryan is planning to start. Maybe if Ryan, if you want, you can start a small position. If you really don't want to miss out on what's happening in the crypto. Yeah. Arisha, yeah, I beat. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, BTC is the big brother. Okay. Actually, I wanted to share a little bit more about what I'm doing for Q4. Okay, so for me, usually because I'm also looking at the macroeconomic news, right? If you guys don't know, let me share my screen. Yesterday, if I'm not wrong, we had I think one of the major news. Okay, are you guys able to see my screen? Okay. Yeah, so I think yesterday was the employment claims that came out, and it was a high impact news lah. Hey, but just curious how many of you yesterday your portfolio hit an all-time high? If you hit an all-time high, can you type ATH in the chat? You type ATH in the chat. Because yesterday even though the unemployment claims came out, right? I think the news was there was more unemployment claims out there, which means there are more people that are unemployed. I mean, technically you think that it was a bad news, right? But somehow or other, I don't know why my portfolio went into an all-time high. Okay, how many of you are also at the all-time high? Let me have a look. Nobody. Okay, so anyway, yeah, so if let's say you are an investor, right, and you realize that, wow, if the market is everything is going up, and my portfolio is not going up, then you know that something is wrong with your portfolio. Okay, I mean, now we see that even though the unemployment claims wasn't that good. Okay, let's look at the unemployment claims. Actually, I haven't. I just briefly look at it on the news already, but I didn't really read that much into it. Okay, so you can see over here that the jobless claims is the highest level since June. Okay, so since last quarter it is very high. Okay, so it's not a good news, but somehow my portfolio just go short all the way up. I mean, maybe I'm doing something correctly. I mean, all of my companies are very stable companies lah. So Ryan says I got a lot of Amazon. Actually, I got a lot of Amazon and I got a lot of Google lah. So that's why I think 2 days ago, Google. You guys know what happened with Google? Anybody knows what happens to Google? If yes, type yes in the chat. Okay, if you guys don't know what happened with Google, well, let me update you guys. Very exciting. Okay, so what happened with Google is, okay, I'm using Google to research this lah. Okay, so basically the news is if you're not sure, over the last 1 year plus, Google has been under fire, okay, because there was this judge that come and say that, oh, Google, you have to sell the Chrome and also the Android business because you are monopolizing the market already, because you are so big and you are there's too many things lah. So like in US they have this like fair trade agreement. Everything has to be fair. They are very democratic lah. They want everybody to do well. But all these big business they always will get this kind of problems one. I mean, last time was Meta, and then Amazon, they have to go to the judge also to declare certain things. Their Meta was with their privacy of the user stuff lah. So all these big companies once in a while they will kena all these things on. If you guys understand you type you lah, because if they are so big and the government and the judges are not doing anything about it then the people that are the normal people like us, then we will complain, right? Like they say, oh, it's so unfair. The smaller businesses they cannot succeed because of all these big giants tech giants. They are eating up all the shares already. I mean the market share lah. So once in a while they will kena all these kind of things lah. Then they will have to go to the court. They will have to go to the judge, and then they have to hire all the lawyers, very expensive lah. But they have to basically prove that they are not a monopoly lah. They are not controlling the whole market lah. Okay, so basically yesterday 2 days ago, Google, the judge actually said that they are not required to sell Chrome and Android anymore. And then you see okay, maybe I show you on TradingView lah. Okay, I'm a bit biased because I have quite a lot of Google. So okay, let's look at 5 days lah. Wow, become very small already. No. Let's look at year to date. Wow, you see over here, after the news come out 2nd of September. Okay, wait. Let me check if you can see my screen. Okay, so after the news come out at 2nd of September, because the news came out after the market closed, right? Then it opened the next day, it gap up for like 8%, 7-8%. Okay, so of course I'm very happy lah. Okay, but yes, this 2nd September, my portfolio not all-time high lah, but because suddenly the next day, I think yesterday my portfolio all-time high lah. So I was also quite surprised lah, because when I saw the news that the unemployment claims wasn't very good, I thought it was gonna be quite jialat lah. Okay, so but the thing that really got high impact yesterday was I think Ethereum lah. That's why there was quite a few things, but I'm not vested much in Ethereum, so it didn't really affect my portfolio. Okay, so yeah, I think that's what I think about my portfolio. Okay, let's look at all your questions. Okay, Carol says that you do forex but couldn't make money. Oh, I think maybe you need to go and find our Mr. Julian Yong over here. Okay, so to go and have a look at what he does lah. Okay, actually Julian does quite a number of live together with us also, so you can go and get some information from there. Okay, homework assignment number 2, MA4 Team 5. Okay, may I ask what's the market sentiments now? Are we expecting a somewhat stagnant or pullback in September? But market looks quite bullish yesterday. Yeah, that's right. I think right now, even though we keep saying that, September, there's the September effect, and then we did see that at the start of August, there was quite a number of pullbacks also, because everyone is very scared, right? Whenever everyone is in this state of like they are not sure, and then they want to quickly pull out and take profit, right? That's where you need to have bullets lah. Okay, so homework assignment 2. Okay, we do expect that September is quite unstable month. So that's why actually I wanted to tell you guys that what am I doing right now? Number one thing that I am doing right now, right, is I am still actively doing sell puts. Okay, which is BOSS. I think my students would know this lah. I'm still quite active doing sell puts. So every time there's a market pullback, right? Whenever there's a market pullback, okay, so actually a few days ago, I think start of September, first 1st September, there was a little bit of a market pullback. Every time there's a market pullback, I open up new sell put positions lah. Okay, so of course I'm not gonna tell you what stocks I do lah. Okay, that one is leave for my students one. Okay, cannot tell you guys. It has to be a secret. Okay, but in general, I am still actively doing sell puts because whenever there's pullbacks, especially in September, August period, it's the best time because the premiums are very very good. Of course, what kind of companies you do it on? You do it on companies that you know that they are quite stable and okay. So of course again when you do sell put, make sure you have the cash set aside lah. So I do actively do that as well. But in general, my sentiments of the market right now, it is still very very bullish, but there's gonna be like moments where there will be pullbacks lah. So the pullbacks is actually good for us because we are put sellers, right? So we will always make sure that we go in every time there is something. I will always tell my students one. Yeah, so it is quite good for us in August and in September lah. Okay, I think August was where I actually made the most from selling puts lah. So in general, my market sentiments, just to answer homework assignment two, I'm still very bullish on the markets, but I am cautiously entering lah. So I am not going all in yet, but I'm always looking for opportunities to enter options. Okay, so yeah. Homework assignment to say his name is Keith. Okay, Keith. Okay, now we know your name. Okay. So anyway, Andrew, I think gold is quite at an all-time high lah. But high can always go higher. Okay. So whenever we see gold is reacting, right? Especially when you see gold, all the bonds that are going very very high, that means that they are giving us a signal, okay, where people are going into more defensive mode because gold is a more defensive way of investing, right? That means people are very scared lah. Okay, so that is my indication. Okay, when people go to gold, I know that they are scared. Okay, so personally, I also bought some gold. I also bought some physical gold as well, okay, because getting married, right? So I actually bought some physical gold lah, okay. If you guys, okay lah, don't rock me lah, okay. I got some gold at my house now, okay, but just kidding lah. But anyway, it's always good to have a bit of gold in your portfolio, okay, because we know that gold is something that all the Asians like it lah. My mother also got gold. My uncles, aunties, they all keep gold one because everybody knows that gold is something that you can hold on for a long time. Okay, so I don't think it's too high to enter, but I might not enter again now, Andrew. Okay, so yep. Okay, let me see. Hey, on Fong, how come your portfolio still in the red? maybe you need some help. Okay, go and take a look at your portfolio lah. If let's say the market is at an all-time high, right? Hong Kong, just go and look at what in your portfolio is underperforming. Okay, if let's say it is something that you have been holding on for a long time, and then because of sentimental value or because you are still holding on just because you don't want to cut loss, right? Then maybe there's something that you need to do lah. This thing called the portfolio readjustment. Okay, so sometimes you don't need to hold on to your losses one lah. Okay, so make sure that you go and review your portfolio lah. Okay, cool. Oh, Arisha, you are always here to support us. Yeah, Arisha is in an all-time high also. Very, very good. Okay. Will it continue to run? The truth is we don't know lah, but we need to be prepared lor. Okay. Nobody will know 100% that the market will continue to run lah. But also depends on the time frame that you're talking about. If you ask me about 5 years, then confirm I can tell you that it's gonna confirm go up lah. Okay, but the truth is nobody knows lah. Okay, so the best is you need to stay vested, but also don't go all the way in. Okay, don't go all the way in. Okay. Another way you can also learn, right, is you can learn from us lah. Okay. Okay. By the way, on Monday, right, on 8th of September, okay, where is my QR code? Hmm, where is my QR code? Let me have a look. Okay, it's here. Yeah, on Monday, I'm also going through a bit more in detail what is BOSS. So if you guys haven't heard this before, if you have heard before, then don't need to come again. If you guys don't know how to do BOSS, I am actually sharing during this workshop as well on Monday, 8th of September, 8 o'clock. Okay, 8 wow, very, very, very hot. 8th of September, 8 o'clock. So go and scan this QR code if you guys want to go and have a look, or go and click on the link. Can I share the link? Okay, never mind. Later then I share the link. Okay, so if you guys want to learn how to do BOSS self puts, is actually the best time to do it now. Okay, so that's why it's in my top plans for my Q4 lah. Okay, so let's go back to answering some questions. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Carol is saying it's high but not the all-time high. Everything is positive. Oh, okay. Yes, we are also talking about CrowdStrike. CrowdStrike is something that okay, let's have a look at the charts. Okay, let me bring you guys to have a look at the charts. Okay, anybody knows the company CrowdStrike? If yes, can you type C in the chat? Okay, CrowdStrike very interestingly, okay, how come got ads? Okay. So if you look at the support and resistance, right, actually it's at a very good support right now. It's at a very good support right now. If the EMA lines are touching, I think the 50 days and the 100 days are soon to be touching. So if you guys don't know, CrowdStrike is a cybersecurity companies, and it is a company that a lot of companies are using. Okay, so if you have friends that are in the tech space or in the cybersecurity space, right, you can go and ask them. You go and ask them what are the cybersecurity companies that they know of. Okay, even if they are not investors, you can go and ask them, and they will tell you they use CrowdStrike. Okay, they will tell you they use CrowdStrike lah. But to me, right, I think CrowdStrike it is not going to. I mean, maybe it can 2x your money in the next like a couple of years, because as you can see, actually it run out quite a bit already. Okay, let me pull out to 5 years. It has run out quite a bit already lah. Yeah. So it is not going to 2x. It's not going to 5x. 10x in the next 5 years. But actually, I think it can at least 2x lah. Okay. So very good support right now, if you ask me. Okay. So yeah, hope that answers your question. Pink Panther. Okay. Oh yeah, hey, our favorite Julian is over here. Okay, the gold expert. Okay, wow. See, my team so supportive. Always come and have a look at my live. Okay, Julian, next time I also go and watch your live. Okay, so okay, JK, for strategy X, right? I will open with cautious lah. Okay, only if it reaches a very good support. Like even CrowdStrike, I was very tempted, but to do strategy X, but I never go ahead with it because I don't think it is attractive enough lah. So now because it's September, right, I'm a bit more defensive lah. Okay, I'm a bit more defensive in terms of my long-term positions. Okay, in terms of my long-term positions, I am not opening any new strategy X lah. Okay. All right. Okay. Hong Fong, you got tech stocks. Wait, why are you trying to sell off? Okay, go ahead. Okay. 加油. Okay. Arisha's QCOM is still in the rates. Okay, yeah. So this is something that you need to go and have a look lah. QCOM I think is fine lah, but maybe there's some news recently that did not do well for them. Oh, okay, JK. CRM is in my portfolio. Actually, I think I did CRM a couple of months ago with my students. Yeah. So it is something that I am also looking to either add more or to just stay on lah. Because for CRM, right, actually if you look at their okay, now Julian here, I a bit self-conscious really when I look at charts, because he's the TA expert. Okay, I'm just trying to see very basic support and resistance here lah. Okay, because for me, I am not so particular about TA. Okay, of course, if you can time your entry for TA, that's the best lah. But for me, I'm not so particular lah. Okay, so you can see that for CRM is going sideways. Okay, pretty sideways for a while lah. Okay, I think I probably entered at around here. Okay, yeah, then it did drop a bit and recover a bit lah. So now we are having a look at what is it gonna do for the next few months. But for CRM, same as CrowdStrike, I don't think it will 5x, but it will definitely, because it's a very very stable, I call it a stalwart companies lah, which is they are growing maybe about 5 to 10% every year in terms of their business. But the only way that they can continue giving, I think the last 5 years maybe they were growing at this 5 to 10% for very long already. Okay, so the only way they can grow, right, is where they go and acquire new businesses, okay, to put it in their portfolio. And then I think they are also working on their AI as well. Okay, so like customer service platforms now, a lot of them, they are going into AI to help to make those the customer support much better and things like that lah. So that is something that I will be looking at for their development law. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's what I think about CRMs. Okay. So MP and Palantir. Okay. Wow, you're all testing me, yeah. All the companies that I don't really don't really look at one. Like Palantir, I'm not into it. Okay. MP, yeah. What is MP? Let me have a look. MP Materials is not a company that I'm familiar with. Leh. So yeah, what do they do? Hong Fong. Let me see. Okay, so maybe I just share lah. What I am. Let me continue sharing this. Okay. Actually, right. If let's say, okay, let's talk about gold. Uh, entered some already. No, entering more. Okay, when I talk about gold, I'm talking about GLD lah. Okay, I do have GLD. So GLD is a gold ETF for those of you who don't know. Yeah, I will not be entering more because I do have quite a bit already. And in terms of crypto, right? Crypto, I actually exited all my crypto last year because it's not something that really speaks out to me lah, because I don't like how crypto is very, it fluctuates quite a lot. Okay, it fluctuates quite a lot, and I don't like that kind of feeling because I don't want to be worrying about what's going next in terms of the like the direction okay. So actually I must say that I am quite blessed in this way, because I was all my crypto was actually on this platform that start with the T lah. Okay, if you guys don't know, the platform that start with the T lah. So recently, I think in June or July, it actually got unlisted by MAS lah. So last year, because I feel like, wow, how come the crypto go up and go down? So I sold my crypto, I think my Bitcoin and my Ethereum at when Bitcoin was about 90K. Okay, not the all-time high, because now you know that the Bitcoin went quite a lot lah. So I sold it, and all my crypto was in the platform, the T platform. So quite lucky lah that I didn't get caught up on that lah. You know, there's the crypto problem that, you know, like FTX and also other platforms, they just stop your withdrawals law. Okay, so I think that was quite painful for some of the people who had that experience lah. Yeah, so I'm not very into crypto lah. Okay, so Hong Kong is a rare earth. I don't really understand the business. Okay, but anyway, Julian, there's people that require you like, okay, let me take a picture of this. Cause, yesterday we were talking about this. Like, should we get Julian to go on more live or not? Okay, Julian, you need to do more work already. Yeah, just kidding lah. Okay, yeah, I think for Risha say 1 hour is Rachel's airtime where she's putting in the money. Okay, guys, can if let's say you have some spare cash, right, and you are in Singapore, right, I like to do this thing called the T bills also. Okay, if you are not sure where the market is going in the short term and you are not in a rush to use your cash, right, I like to do it on T bills and SSB. Okay, if you know that T bills are actually, they, okay, let me show you guys. Eh? Oh, yeah, if you go and see our Singapore T bills, I'm not sure whether people from overseas can do it or not. But if let's say you have some spare cash lying around that you confirm won't need in the next 6 months, okay, minimum is, I think, got 3 months one lah. Got the 3 months T bills and got the 6 months T bills, got the 1 year also, and you can even use your CPF money to do this lah. So usually I'll do the 6 months one, and I will do it based on what is the returns lah. Okay, what? Where's the part that they say? Oh, so if you all don't know, the T bills actually goes by an auction. So every single quarter, they will release a new T bill. So you can auction. Minimum is $1,000, but I think there's a maximum. I forgot it's 50,000 or $100,000. Okay, so they will start the auction date. Okay, once they auction, then is the tenure is 6 months or 12 months lah. Then you can see that the median yield, right, average yield or median yield is about 2.5%. Okay, so preferably you don't use your CPF money lah, cost around the same, right? Because you need to return your CPF money back for the yield also. But this is 6 months, then they give you this yield lah. Okay, so you have spare cash lying around, you can, this is one of the options lor. 2.5% for 6 months, not bad what? Okay, yeah, not bad. So this is another thing that you guys can do lor. Okay, so about 2.5%. Yeah, not bad, right? Okay, but this is only for Singaporeans lah. So sorry for people who are not Singaporeans. Okay, so yeah, I think that is really mainly my plans, because the market is a bit more, I would say, more erratic lah. Okay, so when I actually do the T bills, right, I feel more safe lor, that I know that the money is coming back to me, and then this 2.5% they give you immediately. Okay, they give you immediately, so it's not bad lah if you ask me. Okay, so cash wise, I'm still holding about 30% now. Okay, 30% of my cash. The rest is all vested, because you never know what is gonna happen in the short term, right? So that's why we always tell our students, always stay vested. Don't try to time the market too much lah. Okay, I mean, there are some opportunities that you see, maybe you want to take, just go and take. But if let's say it's not attractive enough, you need to be stable enough to say that, okay, I will miss this opportunity, never mind, but I want to stay vested lah. Okay, so I'm not selling any of my positions, okay, for this quarter lah. Okay, not selling but I'm actually actively trying to get my income from BOSS law. So this is my plan. I know it's a bit boring plan lah, okay, but there's the thing that happened lor. Yeah. Oh, Arisha, it is 2.5% per annum. Yeah, per annum. Not 6 months you get 2.5%. So basically for 6 months you probably get 1.25%. Yeah, 1.25%. There were situations where I think last year they actually hit 3 point something percent per annum. So when it hits 3, usually is where it's very very good lah. Okay, but I like it where they T-bills actually give us the money upfront. Okay, because they give the money upfront, then I was like, wow, actually not bad. It's like you rent your money to the government, right? And then they give you the money first. Okay, so to me, it's only when I have spare cash then I'll do that lah. Okay, so okay, so there are two options when we apply. Which do we choose? I think one is fixed, one cannot remember. Ching, which one are you talking about? Are you talking about our T bills? Okay, are you talking about our T bills? Yeah, so okay, so what are the signs that will make you sell, or will you hold through correction? Okay, this is a debate that I had with one of my colleagues very interestingly, because we had this next level conference last week. Okay, and you know that we always have a lot of traders and versus like value investor, right? Which one will benefit you the most? Okay, so my take is that for, if let's say you are trying to sell off during the correction, right, then of course if you are a value investor, you hold on to your losses, right? Then what if you need the money urgently, or what if you, because you hold on to your losses, then you don't have enough cash to enter the market? Okay, so if let's say the companies that you are holding is taking a very huge hit when the market is going down, then maybe you should be thinking of letting them go lah. Because if let's say the company is taking a huge hit, that means maybe the company is not that stable after all. Okay, of course all the companies that like let's say the market goes down, all the companies will go down, but bad companies will go much lower. Okay, good companies, they will also take a hit, but they will take a lesser hit. Okay, so of course even in my portfolio, I say that I have 30% cash, right? That is not all the cash that I have. I still have my rainy day savings. You need to have at least 6 months lah of your rainy days in case there's any emergency or things like that. So always invest in with money that you have lah. Okay, but of course if you are a trader, then you are very safe lah, because you are trading, right? So maybe very short term, then you take your profit already, then your portfolio will not be so affected. But personally, because I don't really do trading, so I will still hold on to I will still hold on through corrections lah, unless it's companies that if I see that they are gonna take a huge hit during the market downtime, then it doesn't make sense to keep it lah. Okay, so Ching, for T-bills, right? I usually choose sorry, let me see your question. I actually I think I use the fixed one. Yeah, I use the fixed one. But the T-bills, right? They will only release this thing after the bidding is done. Okay, they will only release this median yield after the bidding is done. Okay, so you can see that actually the return's not very good 1 point something percent. Okay lah, do it when it's 3 lah. Don't do it when it's 1 point something percent. Then doesn't make sense ma. Okay, this is for the people that have spare cash lah. You don't want to do anything about it. Okay, so yeah, you can do the fixed one or the floating one lah. Okay. Yeah, competitive or non-competitive. Yeah, I will choose I think it's the competitive one. Yeah, I cannot remember. Okay, so yeah, I think that is really my game plan. Okay, and also like what I say, right? If let's say your portfolio right now it is, how come I cannot share screen? Yeah, let's say your portfolio right now is not doing very well, or you haven't even got started, then just you have to get started, okay. So this is my plan for Q4, right? After September, usually, if let's say we have to see how September goes, okay. If September, there is a few other dips, right? For me, I will be entering, okay, either stocks or long-term options. I'll be entering. Okay, I'll be observing very closely what happens in September, and of course, my students, I will update you guys lah. And if let's say September it goes well, this is my thoughts lah. If let's say the market never dip, I think in last quarter of this year it will keep going very very high lah. Okay, but if let's say it dips in September, then that's where I'll be entering more, and then I will be doing more long term options lah. Okay, so it really does depends what happens in September. Uh, what is gonna cause it to come down in September? We don't know lah. Okay, then we don't know these kind of things. Nobody can predict lah. But that's my plan. Okay, so right now, like I said, I'm still actively doing sell put. Then still holding on to my cash. Okay, so sometimes when the market is a bit unstable, doesn't mean you have to take any action one. This is my regular stuff lah. Okay, I'll keep doing it. And of course now I do more lah, because more contracts, because there's better premiums. Okay, so when there's better premiums, you need to go and put more. If let's say you don't dare to put more, then you stick to the same number of contracts. Okay, you get very stable income, but when there is better premiums, you should be getting more okay. If not, then your other days maybe your premium only 2%. Wow, but now it's 5%. Then you do more contract lah. Okay, so this is my plan lah. Okay, very boring. Okay, very boring, but it works lah. It works for me. It might not work for you. Okay. Not much questions. Okay. Okay. Are we sure? Okay. How come always the same people asking question? Okay. Okay, but anyway, are we sure? How much could you get from selling puts? Okay. How many percent should we park for sell put out of cash or out of portfolio size? Are we sure? How much can I get? At least 2%. Okay, there are this few days, there is like 2 days ago, right, when I was doing my live gathering, right, we managed to enter at about 5%. Okay, we managed to enter about 5% for sell put. Okay, we were doing some live trades lah. Okay, so 5% is really quite good lor. That's why I say I do more contracts. Okay, how much percentage should we park for sell put out of cash? I think you have to at least set aside how much you promise to sell put. That one is confirm one. Okay, but each position shouldn't be more than 10% of your portfolio. Okay, remember that shouldn't be more than 10% of your portfolio. If not, if let's say, I mean the 10% is, let's say for example, you need to set aside, for example, $10,000. Okay, then that means your portfolio should be about $100,000 lah. Don't do it more than 10% of your portfolio. Okay, for the money set aside, not for the premium. So this is my own guideline lah. Okay, so if let's say you have to bo pian then you have to go and buy the stocks, right, when you get assigned, then at least you know that 10% is being set aside. Okay, if let's say you do more, then jialat lah, then your portfolio, your cash is gonna stuck in all the sell puts that you're doing. And that's one of the common mistakes where we actually see it happen in 2022. Okay, 2022, you all remember what happened? The market was down for like, I think, close to 9 months. Okay, so I did have students that when you greedy, then you see the sell put 5% so good, then you go and sell put for a lot of things, then happy go lucky lor, you go and sell put for over 50% of your portfolio. Then you kena assign. Then how you no cash to invest anymore when the market goes down? Then no choice lah. You either have to cut loss for those very very good stocks just because you over portfolio size. You know, you never set aside. You never think that wow, the position is too big already. Then your cash will be kena stuck lah. Yeah. Then you have no choice because you don't have cash to enter when the market is very good lor. Yeah, that's the only downside lah of doing sell put. Okay. All right. Any more questions? How do you guys like this style of just chatting with you and also sharing my game plan? I mean I'm building my game plan as I talk to you guys. Okay. So how do you guys like it? Do you like it? If like, can you type L in the chat? Let me know lah. Then I will do more of this kind. Or you all like the presentation style? If you like the presentation style, can you type P in the chat? Okay, if y'all like presentation, then next time I prepare slides for you. Okay, I'm always open to listen to feedback. Okay, from you guys. Okay, Arisha, nice, love it. Okay, what about the rest? Oh, y'all go eat lunch already, is it? Now I talk about it, I also a bit hungry already. Okay, so yeah, anyway, these are the kind of things that I look at. Just now we did mention a couple of stocks that are very interesting right now lah. Okay, not stock tips okay, not stock tips okay. Just now we talk about CrowdStrike. Okay, CrowdStrike is, I'm looking at lah, very attractive lah, but if let's say I enter this, then because I do have, I'm quite invested really in the stock market. That's why I say that my portfolio now is at the all-time high. Okay, but some companies that I was looking at but haven't entered yet, yeah, actually Visa is also, you know, when it hit like, shit, I clicked the wrong one. Okay, yeah. Okay. When it was, see, the start of August so attractive leh. Okay, it was $329. Okay, which is actually the March price lah. Okay, so I actually quite tempted to enter, but I never lah. Then you know, in the end it go back up already. Then okay lah, bo pian lah. Okay, and yeah, I think the rest not very attractive lah. Okay, I know that this is a company that always people like to look at one. Okay, I was talking about Tesla to Beyond and we were looking at it, very very attractive lah, very attractive. But I haven't entered yet lah. It is in a very good TA lah. Yeah, I mean you can see that it's like wave up, wave down, wave up, wave down, yeah. But now it's a bit sideways lah. So I also never enter. What other companies? Oh, I want to show you guys a very interesting company. This one, okay. I personally I really like Lululemon products lah. Okay, but the problem with retail companies, right? If you look at Lulu, even though the okay, so they are doing very well internationally. Okay, if you go and read their annual report, right? Internationally, they are growing quite well in terms of their out of USA outlets lah. You know, Hong Kong. In Asia, they are doing super well. Okay, because I have been buying lah. The products are not the stock Okay, so actually, I really love the products. But the problem about retail companies, right? Okay, so you need to know that there are companies called the consumer discretionaries. Okay, consumer discretionaries during like market recessions, right? It will take the biggest hit because they are discretionary, right? Because there are things that people do not need when the market is not doing well. Okay, when there's recession, when there's crisis, people won't go and buy more Lululemon so atas the thing. Okay, the rich people, they will continue buying, but the normal people like us, we won't be buying lah. Okay, so that's why Lulu is taking such a huge hit. Okay, I think when it was here, I was very tempted, but I also never entered. Okay, but quite sad. If you look at Lulu, I think Lululemon, they have been taking a hit also recently. I think I saw a news. Okay, yeah, because their earnings also didn't do very well. Oh, actually, it just came out yesterday only. Yeah, I think this is the news that I saw. The earnings fall because of the US side. They miss a little bit only. Then wow, gonna hit so badly. Okay, so my portfolio, I won't actively try to add this kind of companies law, because right now I'm going a bit more the choices of companies that I'm entering, I'm a bit more careful. Okay, I won't be entering companies that are consumer discretionary, because of you don't know what's gonna happen in the next couple of months. You don't want to be caught in a case where, what, you actually bought here because you thought that it's already very low. Then wow, jialat, you go and buy again. I mean, sorry, you go and buy here $300. Wow, you think like, wow, support already very very cheap. Or you see the golden cross over here, guys. Wow, very very sick. Okay, then the golden cross, it went up, then bump. If you held on, then it went down already. Okay, so I won't be entering in this kind of companies lah. Okay, all right, guys. Okay, okay. Sorry, I missed the the chat lah. Okay, you guys are talking about the, oh, y'all love it. Okay, okay, okay. Still kid also like the casual style. Okay, Richard say good chit chat session for lunch. Okay, Richard, for Visa, wow, I also drooling leh, but okay lah. I hold on first, because Visa, it's not consumer discretionary. You still need Visa. You still need your cards to go on, right? But no, I don't know those of you who have Citibank cards. How many of you have Citibank card here over here? So I received a new card from Citibank. I received a new card from Citibank. Then I was like, how come I never request for a new card? It's not expired yet. I didn't lose my card. How come they give me a new card? Turns out, Citibank stopped working with Visa. They issued a new card because they changed the transaction partner to Mastercard. Okay, so actually I was very tempted to go into Visa. Then I received the card. Then I was like, hey, what happened? How come they changed because Citibank, you all know, is quite a big client of Visa lah. So if they are not working with Citibank, then maybe, I don't know lah. Maybe it's just one deal didn't go through. But I'm someone that really cares about the things that I use. So that was a no for me lah. Okay, but I'm disclaimer, I am investor of Visa. Okay, so I already have positions open. I was just thinking whether I want to open a new one. So right now I'm not lah. Okay. PL for new IPO companies like Figma. Okay. By the way, I also used Figma before. I use Canva, but before Canva, I'm using Figma. Okay, but Figma, I don't traditionally, I don't really like IPO companies lah. Okay, if you look at Grab, for example. Okay, Grab wow, if you look at the charts, freaking interesting. Okay, hey, sorry, I go a bit off track. You're okay or not? Okay, so if you look at Grab, okay, if you don't know, Grab actually listed in how long ago? Let's see. I think 2021 or 2022 lah. But because they did a spec, right? You cannot really see the past data. Okay, so for Grab, very very interestingly, because they have been losing money for the longest time, and because their IPO price is damn high, Okay, so this is why I don't go into IPO companies, because when you go to IPO, because of all the hype, it drives all the way up. So it reached like $15, $16, got $20 or not? Let me see. Almost $20, $18. Then you see, okay, because this is Such a long chart. Okay, here we are. Let me show you guys why I don't like IPO companies. Okay, and now imagine you buy at IPO price $10. Then what happened is until today it's still $5. Okay, so IPO companies. Okay, so it took about I think 3-4 years for it to stabilize lah. Okay, I'm not saying that Figma is gonna be the same. But if let's say it was here and you were the IPO buyer back then, quite painful lah. You lose like 80% eh. Okay, when you reach $2 plus, so that's why even though IPOs are very attractive, I don't go into it because of this reason. No, unless you see that Figma there's a very good entry point, but because on the chart imagine this is back in 2021. The only thing you see is like this eh. Okay, sorry, I need to zoom out a bit more. It's like this then after that you hold on, then it keeps going down, then quite sad lah. Okay, quite sad lah. So I don't go into IPO companies lah. Yeah, for this reason. Doesn't mean it's not good, but I just don't do. Yeah, AVGO quite solid. Okay, well, all of you guys y'all love Lululemon also. All the ladies okay. Yeah, I think Singaporean brands are okay. But yeah, my favorite is actually Decathlon. Decathlon very very solid and very cheap for sportswear. Okay. Yeah, so yeah lor. Alicia, maybe I will consider Mastercard because Mastercard and Visa traditionally they kind of go in pairs. Okay, so you can see if you all don't know you can go and use let's say if you look at Visa, right, you can go and compare it together with Mastercard. Okay, so you can compare both their chart prices. Okay, I think the red color one is Mastercard. Okay, so you see their prices, it goes together one, so it won't be that different for Mastercard and Visa. Yeah, so you go TradingView, you go and compare lah. It won't do that differently lah in terms of the share price. Okay, just that the absolute amount may be different lah, cause Visa is 300 plus, and then Mastercard, how much is it? Actually, I also don't know. Sorry. Yeah, Mastercard, the share price, I never really look at it. Yeah. 500 plus. So Mastercard, you need to fork out a bit more lah if you are buying stocks. Okay. So yeah, it's almost 1 o'clock already, everybody. So yeah, I really like to do this kind of a chit chat session. And just again, if you guys are free on Monday, at 8 p.m. I'm actually doing a session for our next level options workshop. So make sure you guys go ahead and scan the QR code over here, and make sure that you guys come onto the session where I'm teaching one of the few strategies that I'm using, which is POSS, and I will teach a little bit about strategy X also. Okay, so for those of you who still have not get started, or you want to know a little bit more about options, a bit more about how I invest as well, okay, go and make sure to click on the link below, or you can go and scan the QR code. Okay, go and scan the QR code. Okay. Yeah, I also posted a link in the chat also. So make sure you all go ahead, okay, and do the scanning. Okay, maybe I'll take last few questions lah. Any last few questions? Okay, Bright Star says NVO. Okay, I actually never invested in NVO. I was also very tempted. Okay, very tempted, but in the end I went to calculate, right, my portfolio is actually in healthcare is about 10% already. Okay, so I was telling my students that I'm actually fully vested in healthcare already. Okay, so I didn't really want to enter more lah. Okay, because I do have UNH and I also have hims and hers in my portfolio. Okay, so I think yesterday they both did very well lah. Okay, let me have a look. Let me have a look. Okay, let me see my portfolio. Yeah, I think hims and hers and also UNH did very well for me yesterday. Okay, so that's why I didn't do the healthcare. I didn't add on to healthcare anymore. Okay, so oh yeah, actually, if you guys are interested, you can go and look at some of the healthcare ETFs lah. Okay, healthcare ETFs. I think it's called XLE. Okay, XLE. Is it? Oh no 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 no. XLV. XLV. Okay, can go and look at it because if let's say you are not sure you like the healthcare or you don't have healthcare in your portfolio, right? You can consider to add on XLV. Okay. Oh, not stock tips, Okay, go and have a look because if let's say in general healthcare this year is taking a hit, right? You see that this ETF that tracks the healthcare sector, it wasn't doing very well lah. Okay, so this is where I actually entered quite a bit of healthcare. So now it has gone up a little bit, okay, but there's still quite good opportunities if you ask me about the healthcare side. Okay, guys. So I hope that this session was useful for you. Okay, again, this is my Q4 plan. Okay, I say it's a bit boring, but I'm quite happy with it lah. Okay, so yeah, I hope you guys had a good session today. Listening to me talk a bit. Okay, but yeah, I think it's important to stick to your game plans. Don't try to change it too much just because the market is moving, just because you are tempted by a lot of what the Rachel is telling you today. Okay, just kidding. Just make sure that everything you do in your portfolio is following your game plan. Okay, but the most important thing is to get started. Okay, make sure you get started. If not, you will always be thinking, hey, I should have invested earlier, I should have started earlier. So yeah, I hope today's session will spur you guys to take some action in your portfolio and also to encourage more people to start investing lah. So that's what I really wanted to do, and that's what next level we are want to encourage people to do as well, because it is important for you to grow your money. Oh, talking about grow your money, you all should follow my podcast as well. Okay, yeah, it's important to grow your money and make sure that you are constantly improving yourself lah. Okay, so make sure you come to our next level options workshop to learn more on Monday, and I hope to see you guys at our next live. Okay, now we are actually going to go live on Mondays and Fridays. Okay, Mondays and Fridays lah. Okay, start of the week and end of the week. Okay, it's either me or Beyond. And of course, go and listen to Julian as well. Julian, we will do it on Wednesdays. Okay, alternate Wednesdays lah. Okay, because Julian one person then Julian need to go and take care of the baby. Okay, take care of the wife also. Okay, and take care of our students. Okay, so hope to see you guys at our next level live, and yeah, continue to follow us closely, and I will add more value to you guys. All right. That's all I have today. Bye bye, everybody. See you, Arisha.